So the reason why why I'm not good much at the safe, but from past 3 years, I'm working in a safe environment as a safe scrum master. I'm going to share whatever I have a knowledge. I'm going to share with you all. It might be helpful for you while doing the interview, or there may be chance to get a calls if you're using the safe also. Before going to that, why we need to know safe? We have already know about this scrum. Then why we need to know the safe? Is there any specific reason? I'm going to explain now. SAFE is following only large scale industries. Large scale industries. Scrum is following medium scale, and small scale industries. Large scale industries following SAFE. What is this called large scale? Larger companies, like mostly Fortune 500 companies, kind of. Okay, they have larger companies. They have a good amount of money. They don't care about market fluctuation and everything. They are settled in a. They are very settled companies. Okay, these companies are following large. For example, Teradata, Verizon, huh? And US government also following. I don't know whether I have this. Okay, give me a second. I will bring you that. Just hold a second. I'm stopping my screen, and I will bring you the companies which the companies are using Safe. Okay. I'm bringing the companies. One second, please. I'm searching. Yeah, I find it. I'm sharing my screen again. Yeah, if you see, few of companies here, only I mentioned a few of companies. See, in market, which companies are following Safe? BMW, Airbus. See, NASA, government of US is following this all in a Safe. See, Siemens, Philips, Oracle, Teradata, Ericsson, Dell, Cisco, in healthcare, in the telecom sector, Verizon, AT&T, Bell, right, Vodafone. These companies are following SAFE. So these are called large scale industries. What happened in these layoffs conditions? If we check, layoffs happening in small scale and medium scale, very less in larger scale industry. Larger scale industries are still hiring. If we see 100 jobs in a LinkedIn, 70 jobs are asking safe experience. 100 out of 100 jobs, 70 jobs are asking safe experience. The reason, still the large scale industries are hiring. That is the reason I suggest you have some knowledge on safe. That is one thing. And second thing, if you ask me whether I'm going to do the safe certification or not, it's an up to your wish. But I will tell you my situation, my story. Once upon a time, when I am doing my safe certification, I don't know why it will helpful me and whether it will use or not. I don't know. But I did my safe certification once upon a time. At the time, I don't know whether that will use or not. But trust me, that certificate is helping me. Today is I am here with only the certification. While they are doing the interview, I clearly explained I don't have any much knowledge on the safe, and I have a certification. I did I got some few knowledge on that only, and I clearly explained those people, and they are happy with my interview, and they are happy with my knowledge, and I hired, and they trained me again. Now I'm here as a working as safe Scrum Master, one of good company. So just it's up to your wish whether you are going to take that certification or not. But I will give my knowledge. I will share my knowledge. Right. Coming to the Scrum, we know Scrum is very well. Right. It's a 2 week sprints. We have a sprint planning. We have a daily stand up, DSU. We have a review. We have a retreat. It's a cycle every 2 weeks. And we have a product backlog. And of course, we have a sprint backlog for every 2 weeks. Product backlog, this we have a shorter duration, and this product backlog mostly will work 2 to 5 teams, not more than 5 teams in one product backlog. This is the Scrum, right? When coming to the Scrum framework is enough, right? This is the we have a 3 backlog. I mean, we have a 3 artifacts and five values and 3 roles and 4 events. This is the framework. When coming to the safe, see here how framework is big. It's looking very clumsy, right? Even though when I saw this first time, I don't understand this. But I will try to explain what is the differences between safe and Scrum, and what as a Scrum master, as a safe Scrum master, what he is doing exactly. I will share with you. Okay, we'll start with the roles. If you see, and of course here we have a safe principles 10. We have a 10 safe principles. If you see, Scrum we have a 12 principles. Safe we have a 10 principles. We have a core values like a safe. We have a 5 values. 5 values. Here also we have a 4 values. Right?
Sorry,
As,
Marisha, are you sharing, please?
sorry?
I'm seeing your whiteboard. Are you sharing the framework, please?
Oh, yes. Oh. Trust. Give me a second. I'm sharing again. Thanks for asking. Yeah. See, here looking very clumsy, right? How big it is. Now, as I said, we have a safe principles, 10 safe principles, 4 core values, and this safe framework is involved agile and lean mindset together. We people following agile methodology, as well as we follow lean also, lean thinking. Right. First, we'll discuss about the roles. In a Scrum, we have only 3 roles: Scrum Master, developers, and product owner. When coming to the safe, we have this team. This team called Scrum team, and along with these people, we have RTE. We have product management. We have a system architecture. This is a team level. And these kind of teams we will find in a safe 10 to 15 teams. 10 to 15 teams. It's better to show here. Yeah. 10 to 15 teams kind of these teams. These 15 teams together call ART. A-R-T. ART. Agile Release Train. ART. Like remember the train. How many wagons we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like each wagon is called one team. Each wagon is called one team. Depend upon the train, we have a wagons. The same depend upon the art, depend upon the project, we have a teams. Few arts have a 10 teams, we have few art have a 13 teams, 15 teams, but not more than 15 teams. Right? Like we call agile release train. And this train, in real time, we have a loco pilot. But in safe, we call as RTE. Release train engineer. This pilot called here as a release train engineer. I hope it's clear. We have a train called ART call is a agile release train engineer. Okay. These we will call as a vagons called as a teams. This train will run by RTE, agile release train engineer. Sorry, release train engineer. And here we, as I said, RTE will work with the teams and as well as product management and architectures. We have a few more roles. And we have a business owners here. And also system architecture, solution management, system RTE. Lot of roles involved in a safe, epic owners, enterprise architectures. But in a Scrum, we have only 3 roles. But here, lot of roles are involved. In a Scrum, we'll work with only 3 to 4 teams. But here, we will work with the 10 to 15 teams. If you see, Scrum is here. This is the Scrum, this is the safe framework. In this same framework, Scrum framework only here. How small it is. In a Scrum, we will follow only Scrum methodology. Sorry, Scrum framework. But in a SAFe framework, we are following along with the Scrum Kanban teams we have. We will follow extreme program also. We will follow Scrum Band. Scrum plus Kanban together called as a Scrum Band. In these 15 teams, like 10 teams are following Scrum, 3 teams are following Kanban, 2 teams are following Scrum Band. But together, these teams are working in under one art. Sorry, one art, yeah. For each art, we have a backlog. If you see in our team, sorry, in a Scrum, we have only one backlog. I will show you. But when coming to the here, yeah, if you see here, how many backlogs we have? Team backlog, art backlog, solution trend backlog, portfolio backlog. How many backlogs we have? But in a Scrum, we have only one backlog. And of course, we call it as a sprint backlog. That is a different. But if we see here, we have a 4 backlog. In a one organization, there are a multiple trains are there. If I say like here, 12 teams is a traveling with the one art. Like in a one organization, there is a multiple trains also there. If you see here, only one train. This kind of trains here, we can find a 2 to 3 trains. That means here 2-3 arts are working for the same solution. Same solution. And here we need to work with the 15 Scrum Master. We need to work with the 15 product owner. We need to check dependencies. We have a lot of dependencies we have. We have a lot of risk we have. We need to track. Compared to Scrum, here we have a bit more complicated. But only if you know the secret, it will survive very easy, like me. Right? So if you see, a lot of trains are there. That means in a 1 hour, multiple teams working for the same solution. And also we have here lean UX teams. We have a customer, design thinking team. We have customer. Of course, all the teams are working for customer or perspective, right? DevOps teams are there. Solution teams are there. And apart from the events are common. Here we call it as an iteration. In a Scrum, we will call it as a sprint, but here we call it as iterations. Iterations, if you see, this is called iteration. Iteration is nothing but Scrum. We have a same sprint planning. We have a same sprint review, daily stand-up, retrospective. But we call it as a iteration review, iteration demo, of course, iteration planning, daily stand-up, iteration review, iteration retrospective. We call it as a with iteration. Along with this, one more thing we have a PI planning. This will happen every 3 months once. And this call will run, depend upon the company, 3 to 5 days. PI call will run 3 to 5 days, every day 7 hours. Continuously 3 days or continuously 5 days or 4 days, depend upon the org. So what we will do as a Scrum Master here, in the day 1, assume that 3 days PI planning. What we'll do in the this PI planning? For coming 3 months, what we need to do? Coming 3 months, what kind of work we need to do? What kind of risk we have? What kind of dependencies we have? All we need to discuss in these 3 days. Like a kind of quarter plan or planning for next 3 months. That is very simply called as a PI plan. In a first day, we don't need to do anything. The reason, the first day will call as a demo. Like teams will come and they will give demo, whatever they built from past 3 months. Okay, they will give demo. And the management field, they will ask some couple of questions and they will check security things and the cyber security things. Lot of things they will do. As a Scrum Master, day one, we need to check whether our team is ready for the demo or not. We need to ask the team, are we are ready for the giving this PI or demo, going to giving the demo or not? We have to check. And we need to check our order and we need to check who is going to give the demo as well. This is what we need to do in the day one. Apart from nothing, you need to do anything in a day one. When coming to the day two, we have a breakout rooms. Every team have a separate rooms. So your team is here. You are joined in this breakout room and we will discuss what we are going to do in the next 3 months. We'll discuss everything. Whether any dependencies are there, any risk are there, and how many features we have, what is our capacity, okay, what is our velocity, are we are writing the PA objective or not. Everything we'll check in the day second PA planning. And if you have any dependency, we'll jump to the other team's team. We have dependency on you, or if anyone have dependency on us, we'll ask them to join our team. They will check, they will join our team and we'll discuss okay, what kind of dependencies have, when we are going to do, our risk if we have any, what kind of risk we have, whether we identified or not. Everything we'll discuss in the second day. And finally, in the day last, we are going to give pre-planned review. It's a pre-planned review, not a final review. Okay, we'll give the review what we are discussing today. And the next day, the same process, we'll join and we have a breakout rooms. We'll go on discuss here and everything together. We'll fix and we'll finalize this, what we are going to do. And end of the day, again, we are all together in the main room and one by one team will go for giving the demos, final reviews, final plan review. And here they will like going to explain, is there any dependencies or risk or whatever they have, they're going to explain. Scrum Master will do actually this is one. How many features we are committed, what kind of objectives we have, what kind of risk we have, what kind of dependency we have. Everything Scrum Master need to give a demo. I mean, it's a final plan review. He need to give that in a day 3. In the same day, end of the day, our RTE, this RTE will ask you confidence vote. Confidence was nothing but how much you are confident to do achieve this PI. Quarter 1, Quarter 2, Quarter 3, like that, right? This quarter, how much you are confident to achieve whatever you committed. Let's ask the confidence vote, like a 1 to 5 votes. She will ask you to the everyone, and people will raise their votes. Like a 1, which is a low confident, 3 is a good confident, and 5 is extremely good confidence. So they will check the voting as well. If you got a low confident, we'll cross check whoever raising the hand. They will ask, we'll ask a couple of questions. They will give their view and we'll share our view. Everything we'll discuss. It's a much together as a management level. We'll just participate and we'll listen what they are doing. Okay. And the same day, RTE will conduct one more call, one more thing. It's called as a retrospective, PA retrospective. These 3 days retrospective. How it will happen in these 3 days. Once we complete this retrospective, our PI will close. And after completing the PI, same regular whatever we are doing as a Scrum Master in a Scrum, same things we need to happen. Retrospective, planning meeting, daily stand-up, review, retrospective, and close the sprint. Again, each quarter, we have 6 to 7 sprint. 6 to 7 sprint. The last sprint, the 7th sprint calls innovation planning. We call it as a IP iteration. That means developer will not do much kind of development activities. They will do innovation planning activities. During this iteration only, we'll run the sprint, we'll run the PI planning also. And apart from also, we have a separate teams. We have a shared service team. Okay, we have a QA, we have a separate QA team, we have a CPO team, and there is a systems teams we have, I think I covered a lot. Yeah, this is what I have a knowledge on the safe. I think it's a very very big topic. We can't cover in a one session because of usually they will run for each one 2 to 3 days training. If you see, understanding the framework, it's not easy in a one time, but I'm trying my level best. If you see, safe agile is a 2 days, 3 days training. It's depend upon the org. This is a separate training. This is a separate training. All kind of certification training here. I am covering all the together in a 30 minutes. It's highly impossible to give everything in a 30 minutes. It's a very challenging to me as well. Yeah. So just if anyone planning to do, I would suggest you go with only safe agilist or safe scrum master certification. I don't recommend other than that. If anyone want to go, I don't recommend, I mean, I'm not forcing you, but I would recommend you, if you have a money, go and take it and have a certificate. That maybe give a one additional advantage to you to get a calls or landing a job in a safe, as a safe scrum master. I'm not sure 100%, but somewhere it will help you. Any questions, Steve, please? I can see if you, well, let's go first here. Brief out the differences between safe, agile, and scrum master certification. Safe certification, we have to renewal every 1 year. Okay. And the scrum certification, PSM especially, you don't need to renewal. Yeah, someone is giving the answer 50 to 25. Yeah, the average size 50 to 25, but it depends. It's a book, it's based upon book, but in org, sometimes I can see in my team, we are a 150 people, more than 150 people, and 15 teams. Usually safe recommended only, I mean, not only safe, even the scrum also. In a team, recommended size is 10, right? But in my team, 17 people are there. It's not a good practice, but it's a happen. The book is different, reality is different. Hospitals is classified as a LI. There is no classified, whatever. Even it's a private also fine. Even if you have a clinic, you can also use the services for a clinic. Even if you have any kind of pharmacy, you can use for the service for pharmacy. How many drugs we have, how many drugs we sell today, how many drugs still storage there, how many drugs we require. We'll raise the purchase order. We'll request the returns, everything. Sorry, it's a previous question. Yeah. Any questions, team?
Hi, Naresh.
Say hi.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Now,
One second.
I know.
1 second. I need to take
All right.
something. Go ahead. Please go ahead.
All right. My question is, you work as a Scrum Master. You work as a safe Scrum Master, right?
Yeah.
Now, like you said, some of them might be theory aspect. You don't want, like they say, 50 to 125 in the release, in the art, Agile train and everything. Now, the whole framework looks complicated. It looks somehow fine. It is not getting the certificate that is the thing. The thing is, what do you do in your day-to-day as a safe Scrum Master? If you can give a scenario and talk us through it, then some of us will grab it for interview purpose or anything. I know there's some jobs that are on the job learning and everything. When you get in there, they get you onboarded and everything. But now, if you find yourself like you are a safe Scrum Master, what is your role? What do you do on a day-to-day? Please, thank you.
Yeah. What as a Scrum Master is doing? Same things I'm doing here, but with a bigger team. The only difference is with a bigger team, with a lot of people. You understood what I'm saying? As a Scrum Master, what they are doing in their life with a sprint planning. I'm doing sprint planning. I'm doing daily stand up every day. I'm doing retrospective. I'm doing review. But I need to collaborate with the 15 teams, 15 Scrum Masters. We are running, and of course, I forgot to tell you, we have a every week Scrum Up, Scrum Call. All Scrum Masters together, we connected with one platform. We'll discuss, we'll share our thoughts, and also we'll check is there any impediments are there. Is there any blockers are there? Is there any risk are there? We'll check in every week once.
Okay.
Only difference is we are working with a lot people. And is a different,
Okay.
PI is a different. Additionally, PI is a different. We do it's out of the Scrum concept, right? I explained PI what we are doing very clearly. You have any questions on that?
Not at all. Not at all. I got what you mean.
Exactly. The same Scrum Master is safe. Scrum Master is mid. There is no much difference. But the only thing, I explained you few terminology, RTE, SYS, Scrum of Scrum, iteration. What is art? What is the RTE? What is the product backlog? What is the art backlog? These kind of terminology you have to know. Is there anyone have questions? Someone is raising their hand. I won't force you to take the certification, but have a good time. If you have money, have the certification. That will somewhere it will help you. I'm not sure 100%, but there may be chance to get a job. This coming this 24th or 25th, I don't know when they are. I'm not sure the exactly dates, but I remember 24th or 25th are they doing training. Or else have this some knowledge and put in your resume. I don't have any certificate, but I have some knowledge on safe. Since I have a few community channels, I join there and every day, every time, and I check like a one-to-one connections with the community of practice only. I know about this Scrum, this safe about safe. And you can also explain, just do like a write some story, convince them. Sometimes it will work. Any questions, team? Just reach out me. Still, if you are any confused or if you have any questions on the safe, you can reach out me. I'm happy to help you all to guide you. Okay, don't hesitate. And also make sure I clearly explained every time. Make sure check your resume and if everything is good or not. Sometimes people are still using the same coach template. I don't recommend as to use the same template. Use a coach content, use a coach skills with a different template, and update your profile at least once in a month, once in a week. The job profiles which you have created profiles in a job portal accounts.
What do you mean by updating? What do we have to update there?
Okay, good question. I already told you, right? At least we need to give some post every week once. I'm opening, I'm still looking for a job kind of stuff. And as well as add one skill every week or every 10 days once in a portal. One skill. Or else do one thing. Just remove one skill from your skill set and add the same skill again. If you ask me why we need to do that, recruiter will check who is actively looking, who is actively working in LinkedIn. If you updated, in India, I hope whoever living in India, they will know very well about this site. Naukri, we call it as a Naukri. It's a very popular site in India. They have a one good awesome feature. Whenever we log into the Naukri, they will show you when your profile is updated. If your profile is updated last 10 days back, your profile will not visible to the recruiters, not as much as visible to the recruiter. If you updated every day morning 10 a.m., updated means nothing but I just add one dot and remove one dot again. Remove dot and add dot. Or remove one skill, add the same skill and again the skill. Your profile will show you are like in the profile, they will show your profile is updated today morning 10 a.m. If your profile is updated early morning, recruiter will see who are updating their profile. They can see very easily. They can find it very easily. Got it?
You. Naresh, last
Certification.
question.
Yeah,
What
sorry.
technical skills can we add, as in like, can we add
Whatever
any
we
technical?
have, whatever we have in our resume, you can all the stuff. Just go through the coach resume. We have a 5 resumes, right? Which you received from coach.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. Like, can we put like, for example, can I put like I have like a SQL or QA
Yeah,
experience,
yes,
something
yes,
like that?
yes. You can.
Okay.
Okay, then, if you don't have any questions, I will